So today was a very big day. I watched my 5,000th movie. Now, I'm pretty sure that's like the minimum because the way I keep track is on icheckmovies.com. And I signed up for that site in 2009, I think. And so everything and then I started, back up a little bit, I started keeping track of everything that I watched because of a challenge in college in I think 2006. So everything from 2006 till this very day is accurate because I have lists and I have been checking the stuff on iCheck Movies since then. Everything prior to 2006 is mostly me going through the lists on there, or me remembering stuff. Or one time I went through my watching list on Netflix and like added all of that. But every sort of couple of weeks, sometimes I'll remember something. I'll be like, oh, did I check that? And then I check, and I have not checked it yet on iCheck Movies. But um, it's the closest estimate to how many movies I've seen in my life, which is fantastic and sort of crazy that I've seen 5,000 movies. This includes short films because I very much believe that short films are as legitimate as features and that I hate that they're separated. So you can like poo-poo my number if you wish, but this includes short films. Dang it. Anyways, so I wanted to do something really big for my 5,000th movie because it's a big number. And it rounds up to 5. Um, so I decided I've never seen a Lina Wertmüller film, and since she's the first woman to finally get nominated for Best Director, I thought, what better film to make your milestone 5,000th film be than Seven Beauties, or the Italian title Pasqualino Settebellezze, which means Pasqualino Seven Beauties, because that's his nickname. Man, I hope I said that right. I like the double Z in Italian because it's Etza, so bellezza makes that. Anyways, double Z, really good. Um, Terrorized is terrazzo. It's a good word. Once upon a time, I was really good at Italian. I've sort of let it sort of fall away. Anyways, this was written and directed by Lina Wertmüller. It was about halfway through her filmography. And it's this landmark film. It was nominated for 4 Oscars: Best Picture, Best Director, Best Actor, Best Screenplay. Surprisingly not Best Foreign Language Film, I think. Oh, no. And Best Foreign Language Film. 5 Oscars? Let's see here. Oh, not Best Picture, because obviously, okay. Best Actor, Best Director, Best Screenplay, Best Foreign Language Film. It's weird when they don't nominate it for Best Picture. Anyways, it's great. I can see why with Wertmüller, her, at least from this film, how she has a very distinct worldview, and that's what I think makes her a brilliant director. And her worldview comes in from the very opening, like, title sequence that is like some of the most subversive couple of minutes of cinema I've ever seen. It's so good. Um, she does, however, sort of have this dynamic where basically men are terrible and women are whores. I've seen that in a few writings about her. I guess it's in some more of her films as well. But, maybe that's her point of view. People have points of view. But I thought in this film, at first I was sort of upset by the way the women were treated because I was like, a woman wrote this, what is happening? But really what it is it's very much from the point of view of the main character, played by Giancarlo Giannini. His name is Pasqualino, and he has grown up with 7 sisters and a mother, and he's the one man, and in pre-war Italy, he's supposed to be the protector of their, virtue. And he's not doing a good job, partly because he's, a player himself. And then, the war happens and shit happens. And you see in flashbacks how he wound up in the war, which had to do with, murdering someone to try to save his family's virtue, but doing a really bad job of it. And eventually, he comes to realize, I don't really want to spoil the ending because it's a really powerful ending, but he sort of comes to realize that a lot of times women do what they do in order to survive life. And because he's been thrown into this, like, war and prisoner of war camp, he finally has to also do what he has to do in order to survive. And it's sort of this parallel idea that he's finally realized the struggle women go through in everyday life by having to go through, like, utter shit. So I thought that was kind of a really powerful feminist statement. I thought Giancarlo Giannini was really great. I've never seen him in anything before, but Giancarlo is my favorite male name. I think it's a great name. And he was nominated for Best Actor. And I think he looks just like, he's like an Italian William Powell. He looks so much like William Powell, it freaked me out. Like specifically William Powell at the beginning of My Man Godfrey, where he's all like a forgotten man and he hasn't showered in forever and he's all got the beard and everything. He looks just like that. This also had Fernando Rey in it. He's fantastic. So this is available on a couple of DVD sets and some Blu-ray sets. So that's how you can watch it. I wish more of her stuff was streaming. A few of her films are streaming for free on Amazon right now, so you can watch some Wertmüller that way. I'm trying to do one film a month by directors, so like not repeating directors every month. So I probably won't watch another Wertmüller till next month. So hopefully they're still on Netflix next month or Amazon next month. This was one hell of a film. It, like, the last 15-20 minutes, like, really punch you in the face. I actually had to wait like almost an hour after finishing the movie to like regroup before I could make this video. So I think it's a fantastic film and definitely worth your time. Very subversive, very controversial, very much coming from a point of view and getting that point of view to the viewers, which I think is a sign of a brilliant film. So that was Pasqualino Settebellezze, or Seven Beauties, written and directed by Lina Wertmüller. It's from 1975, and you gotta rent it on DVD or Blu-ray.